Vancouver Island University is facing some tough choices right now as it makes plans for the future. The cost of education is on the rise, but funding is not. And that means classes could be cut, putting entire programs in jeopardy. The students at VIU say their futures are at stake, and the university needs to find a way to maintain its current levels. But as A-News reporter Jonathan Bartlett shows us, that may be easier said than done.
Dozens of students gathered this afternoon with a clear message to VIU administration and the provincial government.
No more cuts! No more cuts! No more cuts!
Most are Vancouver Island University sociology students, angry over rumours their department is being gutted, their program slated to be wiped out.
To cut a program with little justification and to cut equality from education across this campus is not okay.
Education is a right. You know, we pay to go to school here. We're told that we can take this program, and then all of a sudden one day they propose that they're going to get rid of it. That's not fair.
The protest is also in support of the university's faculty association. Presently in negotiations, they've given strike notice. Other students from other programs are also here to support and to raise concerns that their program could be next.
What it's going to do is it's going to make it acceptable for cuts to be realized in other departments. So sociology first and then other arts departments until there's no arts department left.
But the school's administration says nothing has been decided, and tonight's Senate meeting won't have any departmental budget cuts on the agenda.
Our budget does not go to our Board of Governors until May the 26th. We do anticipate there will be cuts, but we have no idea what those cuts will look like.
VIU administration says they're looking at 3% reduction in expenses per year over 3 years. VIU, like all post-secondary institutions in the province, must now come up with the majority of funding. The amount the government pays has decreased significantly over the last few decades.
Well, in 1982, the level of government funding that we received from the provincial government was approximately 82%. Right now, we probably get about 47% of our funding, our operating grant that comes for government.
What we know is that government has cut funding for post-secondary institutions by 15% since 2001, and they continue to plan to decrease the funding students are receiving or universities are receiving on a per-student basis.
Leaving it up to universities and ultimately students to pay the ever-increasing price of an education.
Jonathan Bartlett joins us now with more. Jonathan, what's happening now with VIU's Faculty Association and its strike deadline?
Well, the Vancouver Island University faculty had a strike deadline set for Friday, tomorrow. That's now been extended to March 10th after the association entered into mediated bargaining starting Monday. They say it's a last-ditch effort to move negotiations forward.
And what are the sticky issues? What would the strike be over?
The professors are threatening to strike over the potential budget cuts they say would mean pink slips for between 45 and 60 professors. They also say their members have worked without a contract since March 31st. There are two other unions representing workers at VIU. They could also be affected, as would more than 10,000 students on VIU campuses here and in the Cowichan Valley.
All right, Jonathan Bartlett, thank you.
You're welcome.